What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk to you about Lucid. I want to go over some of the recent articles and why it might be alluding to something big coming. Before I get into any of that, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, and with that, let's get right to it. So starting off, ever since Lucid's Q4 2023 earnings, they have cited that there is several OEMs that they've been in talks with. So a lot of people were speculating at that stage, is it Hyundai, is it someone else, Ford, many other obviously companies could fit that mold that would really want Lucid's tech, but nothing really amounted to that. This recent article that came out, I believe it was yesterday on the 20th, says Lucid Motors in licensing. Notice how it says licensing, not production or something. Licensing talks with many automakers, VP says. Spoiler alert, it doesn't actually say who the VP is, regrettably, but I think the fact that they're using the word licensing is key, because previously a lot of people were assuming that the whole Hyundai deal would be in regards to production. So that is free money, if that kind of makes sense. And speaking of Hyundai, actually brings up this little point right here, which is something I never knew. It says that recent reports from local media said that, I guess in this year, the CEO of Hyundai did visit Lucid's headquarters. So maybe that is where the rumor did kind of start, similar to the whole Apple scenario. I just wasn't aware of this. I thought someone just started it and was largely based off of what Peter was saying and what Hyundai was saying that they were wanting in the broader market. So yeah, I think a lot of people like to speculate, and sometimes rightfully so, right? So essentially, when it comes down to this article talking on licensing, if you do couple that with what else has been coming out, it makes you question something. In a positive way, mind you. So Lucid posted this, and also there was an article as well, I think based out of Detroit, saying that they did have their grand opening of their Michigan office. And so essentially though, like, why not, if you're going to be in talks with several OEMs, why not set an office in, for the most part, their back door, right? So I think that there's a lot more to this that investors don't know about. There's a lot of articles as well talking just about this office, one of which is this thing, that how it looks like they hired 262 jobs because of this. A lot of the engineers are making over $70 or $50 an hour, and yeah, it goes over a lot of the details. But in this, it says that they moved there to target a lot of the skilled labor, skilled engineers, just to have clearly further advancements, right? There was also this article that did and kind of piggybacks off of that a little bit, but it says that Lucid eyes Detroit engineering talent ahead of EV launches, powertrain supply agreements. So it says that it also wants to provide its powertrain tech to more automakers. Once again, having skilled labor and being in your back door, you can easily generate a lot of agreements. And because at this stage in the game, Ford, like Hyundai, many companies are investing in tech, and that's very costly. We know based on Lucid's earnings, right? So one way to kind of avoid that is just go the Lucid route for licensing. And that was my biggest takeaway from their tech and manufacturing day on September the 10th. I was very impressed. I don't know about you guys, but it was probably one of the best events that Lucid has ever done in its history. And because it was educational, and honestly, my biggest takeaway was, why aren't more entities lined up? And lo and behold, it looks like maybe that is the case, that there is many automakers lining up. And one way that you can also tell that the Tech and Manufacturing Day was a success was largely because of the amount of analyst ratings that re-rated Lucid because of that. So they saw it as a equal to a earnings event. It was a very big deal, and obviously a lot of other companies were probably paying attention. So I see this as potentially something coming very soon, maybe tail end of 2024 or sometime during 2025, for more money coming in through licensing. And potentially, I guess you could speculate a little bit more. Maybe this is why shorts are trying to double down. Even on Friday, shorts did increase 3.45 million shares. I just put out a video under Financial Journey, top 5 most heavily shorted EVs. Lucid was third, I believe it was. But in a lot of those cases, like shorts with, like, for instance, 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗡𝗃, Workhorse, Rivian, they weren't really doing jack all. And even over the last little bit as well. But with Lucid, like, they have been doubling the hell down. So I don't know if they're trying to make Lucid very, very cheap. That way, once they hear about one of these rumors, then they can just easily sell out and allow it to freely go up. I don't know. Again, I think there is a lot of stuff that investors don't know about that Lucid is working on, and hopefully that is going to generate a lot of demand and revenue for Lucid. So let me know your thoughts on everything that I did mention. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Hopefully everyone's having an amazing weekend thus far. Make sure you guys also take advantage of this promo. It does give you 5 free stocks. Each stock is valued up to $2,000, so this is a kick-ass deal. With all that said though, appreciate all of you guys watching.